gonna go back to footage from 20 months ago to see how this all went down between these two. First, the chair shot.
Oh, he just hit his own partner with a chair.
That costed them a very monumental victory. Then the argument ensued.
Extracurriculars.
Mojo McQueen lost his mind and lofted chairs all over town.
There's McQueen throwing chairs at X-Fly.
The in-ring stare down and the complex communication between two individuals who don't even speak the same language. And Mojo McQueen blasting X-Fly with a right hand with a microphone, laughing in his face, trying to stab him in the head.
That
with that dowel and the spike. Mojo McQueen already lofted a chair into the ring. Let's take a look at footage of what happened between these two last week. Berlin Eagles Club 1 week ago, Mojo McQueen with all the blue smoke coming out of that box of tricks. One of the most intimidating entrances in all of wrestling. And X-Fly and Mojo McQueen had a very physical affair. The chair shots, the choking in front of the fans with edges of chairs. It got physical and downright intense. And the two of them were brawling all over the Eagles Club from pillar to post with anything and everything that they could possibly find, brawling in front of the fans. Right there, X-Fly right into the ring post. And then the brutal assault was McQueen laying fist upon fist right in front of the Rudo fans as X-Fly took a fall right there. Numerous kicks and strikes and attacks by McQueen. X-Fly showing his high-flying skill as he elevates over the top right there. And check out this innovative submission hold. And really had Mojo McQueen lights out right there. And the Underground Championship was on the line in this bout. And somehow Mojo McQueen weathered the storm, hitting this flatliner right here to retain the title. My goodness, what a thunderous impact. Here's another look at it.
Look at the power of McQueen. He picked up El Mosco. Flatlined him and dropped him right out of his face.
Mojo McQueen retained the Underground Championship since that point of time. 6 days later, he lost the title to GCA. And Mojo McQueen's in a bad mood, obviously, because of that. But the challenge was made.
No rules. No disqualifications.
He wants a no DQ match next week. Back to live action, and what does McQueen have in his hands?
McQueen's got a ladder. He's got a chair. He's got all sorts of fans giving him weapons. This is the main event. No disqualification. Anything goes. Give him everything. He can use it legally as long as he wants. He no longer is the Underground Champion, and he's furious. And he gets another chance to lay Mosco X-Fly to rest again in X-Fly's ideal environment. No disqualification. It's on. Stuff just got real. And it's gonna be vicious and violent. A basket of all sorts of weapons potentially in the box. And this is probably one of the most violent GALLI matches that this arena may have ever seen before. The fans were begging and pleading for it to be no disqualification this rematch, and it's on right now. Notice the match begins, and Mojo has the chair, and he missed with the swinging shot. X-Fly trying to get the cheap win, but he couldn't roll him up right there. Mosco De La Merced, now Mosco X-Fly, sunset flip, but McQueen won't stay down too early in the match. This man on Mosco X-Fly, so much experience in the ring. He's wrestled everywhere, and he's
He's had success everywhere he's gone, but in recent years, he has grown a tremendous following because of the way he uses all the hardcore elements of the ring. A divided crowd, some cheering for Mojo, but some enjoying the antics of the visitor, the man that was beaten 1 week ago in Berwyn when the Underground Championship was at stake. X-Fly, will he be flatlined again? Shoulder block, nobody moves. McQueen to the ropes, and this time it's X-Fly who stands his ground. Physically intense. What a battle. The Berwyn Eagles Club could barely hold the intense battle and the physicality. That spinning spiral flatliner by Mojo McQueen put X-Fly down and out. Can he do it again? Shoulder block goes X-Fly down on the mat. Put his nose on him at the same time. Watch out! Mojo takes the fall on the side of the floor below. X-Fly just sidestepped him and whipped him to the outside. McQueen was involved in a very physically intense Underground Championship match last night in this building against GPA in the losing effort. But he's back. But judging from what happened earlier to GPA, I don't think Mojo McQueen is at full strength tonight, but he brought a lot of friends and a lot of weapons. The question is, what did El Mosco X-Fly bring to the ring in that box that's currently smothered and covered in that garbage bag? McQueen has set up a ladder along one of the sides of the ring by one of the four corners. Considering an upset win last week, it was Mojo McQueen. He continues to loft chair after chair in the ring. And the referee has to dodge all this flying debris. X-Fly just directing traffic. He's just waiting for McQueen to get back in the ring. Not trying to rush anything. Mojo lost the Underground title last night, and he's in a fight for his life right here. Got drop kicked to the floor. X-Fly! Oh, they picked us all out with that handstand. He's gonna fly! Oh my! He flipped upside down with a huge backsplash on the floor. What a risk taker this man is. X-Fly, innovative on his feet and devastating at the same time. Huge backsplash right on a Mojo McQueen on the floor, and both men struggling to get up. Mojo McQueen's in a bad mood, but X-Fly wants Mojo's blood. How extreme will this get? It is a rivalry renewed. They teamed up together nearly 20 months ago in a losing effort. Then they brawled all over this building and outside the building. And then they regenerated and renewed their rivalry last week as El Mosco X-Fly whips a chair right at the skull of McQueen. My goodness. This match is physically intense. There are fans that are running for their lives. Every set of eyes is focused on what happens next. Again, and that chair bounces off the barricade. X-Fly trying to choke down McQueen on the floor with the edge of that chair. The fans want to throw in as much as their own chairs and nearby debris as possible to add to the effects of what's being delivered here. But it is a dangerous environment for the combatants as well as the fans who are within an arm's reach of potentially having their head or their limbs chopped off. Oh, for heaven's sakes. X-Fly sends McQueen into the post. This is a sick man with a sick mission. He wants to hurt McQueen. He wants to injure him. He is not happy about what happened here back 20 months ago or what happened in Berwyn last week. Again, a pulverizing shot with that chair into the rib cage. Drapes the chair across the back of the head. He's got his head trapped in the chair. The heck is he gonna do with him now? He's gonna pull that mask off. Who is he? X-Fly is not about humiliation. He wants to damage and hurt, and he wants to penetrate skin. He wants to make people bleed. He wants McQueen's head on a silver platter. Got even some of the GALLI roster cheering on McQueen in this one. A power drill! Don't you dare use that! That cannot be legal! What is that? Tape? He's gonna tape him to the guardrail? He's gonna tape his mouth shut? He's gonna tape him all over his body. He's trying to wrap him around that barricade. He's gonna have nowhere to go. Look at the stunned look at these fans' faces. They're in shock and awe of what they're witnessing. This is an ugly sight. What else is in that box? That toolbox? Oh, for goodness sakes, he's trying to choke the man out on the floor. Mojo won't give up. It's no disqualification. The ref cannot stop this match unless there's a clear-cut pinfall submission, or if he has to choose and decide to end this match by referee discretion. He's got a ladder! Watch out! McQueen turns around. Oh, he just blasted him head first with the edge of that ladder. McQueen got blasted in the face. X-Fly could care less about McQueen. He's here to do damage his way in this, the most vicious, violent environment in all of GALLI Lucha Libre history. Under the bottom rope, back in the ring, a surprise that X-Fly would try to bring it back in the ring, but the damage has been done, and X-Fly might be going for it all. Now attacking the legs. Springboard moonsault off the bottom rope. He let him get up. Mojo kicked out, apparently according to the referee. A solid steel ladder is in the ring, along with a number of chairs. And don't forget that power drill is nearby. Mojo with a weak shot with that chair upright towards X-Fly. And now Mojo's being buried among chairs. A number of chairs in multiples. The crowd is making mention that they want Mojo, the man who has dominated as the monster of GALLI for the longest period of time, to get back to his feet. But he is clearly being manhandled by the bigger, more menacing veteran of the ring, and a deathmatch veteran as well, Mosco X-Fly. There is no way for this rivalry to end peacefully. They're going to have to battle it out under these circumstances to get the score settled. Up kick by X-Fly. Power slam! Mojo might steal this, and he couldn't hold X-Fly down. Not weakened enough. Dangerous matchup. McQueen pushing the ref. That's not a smart idea. The chair folded upright. And it's McQueen standing tall, waiting for his victim to get to his feet. Wow, he just blasted him in the back. And the grazing shot did minimal damage. X-Fly tries to retreat in the corner as he gets stomped on repeatedly. Referee discretion in a no disqualification match to determine whether or not rope breaks are indeed a possibility. Baseball slinging shot. One chair smashes the other, and that chair just nailed the inside thigh, and all the dangling baby carrots and purple carrots down below of El Mosco X-Fly. Oh my goodness, he's got him straddled with that chair, driven right into the base right there. Oh, this is disgusting. The referee's holding the chair. Oh, for goodness sakes. Just pile drove that chair right in between the legs of X-Fly. All the insects down below are not going to be able to multiply ever again.
X-Fly's not going to be flying around anytime soon, and now the leather strap has come out to play. McQueen, look at X-Fly standing tall. He wants more. Look at Mojo McQueen continuing to throw vicious headbutts and dropping shots at the head and neck and back of X-Fly as he takes him down to the outside. McQueen slides under, and X-Fly is silly putty in the hands of this crazy lunatic, Mojo McQueen, who pounds him repeatedly over and over again. This is the main event, GALLI Lucha Libre, Sunday, March 13th, and McQueen getting a running start, and he just kicked the face right off of the body of X-Fly. Concussive-like kick. McQueen got a running start, running 8 to 10 miles an hour at his target that was stationary, laying with no way to protect himself or his head. The chorus of cheers and cheers for McQueen as he has the power drill now. What does Mosco have in his hands? Shot between the legs by X-Fly has neutralized McQueen, and the ladder inadvertently falls, but not on either combatant. Ladder now being perched along the ring barricade and the ring apron. This is the main event. McQueen tried to send a chair, but it opened prior to landing on X-Fly outside of the ring, bouncing off the ropes instead. Oh my, clobbering shot in the back. X-Fly has damaged McQueen, and McQueen might be crippled. Oh, he's trying to eat him alive. X-Fly wants a small snack out there, apparently. Clobbering shot, you could see the sweat being pounded off of his head. Oh man! McQueen went into the edge of that ladder as it spiraled out of control onto the floor. A lot of fans in the way of this debris. They're moving out of the way for their safety. And X-Fly has done the damage. McQueen has been hurt. This back and forth assault has been ongoing. A grudge match that could not be resolved under any other circumstances. This is not about championship gold tonight. This is about survival as X-Fly throws a chair right in Robo's face. X-Fly, that's unconscionable. He should have done that to the referee. Robo's turns, he's covering his face. McQueen avoids taking the ladder. Watch out! They're tossing the ladder! The ladder nearly broke on impact! McQueen's got X-Fly down! X-Fly! His shoulders are down, but his legs on the ropes! Whoa! The referee and X-Fly both seeing that right leg draped on the bottom rope at the same time. Rope break still counts. This match is not over. Remarkable that the referee had enough wherewithal after being hit with a chair to realize what planet he's on. And now the ladder is standing upright, but there's no way that ladder can stand upright by itself. Chairs being placed all by the middle of the ring. Low shot in between the sternum to the back again and again, and that was one of the hardest chair shots of the whole match thus far. How is Robo standing? I don't know. McQueen says that's all. Can X-Fly continue to fight on? Chairs buried underneath it on top of X-Fly. He wants more chairs. This man's out of his mind. He's insane, for goodness sakes. Don't give him any more wet ideas. Chairs being lofted in a general
What aim! X-Fly lofting chairs against the prone body of X-Fly in the ring. There's chairs bouncing on one another. Whatever Mojo has plans on doing, it is going to be catastrophic for X-Fly. The ladder is down. There are at least a half dozen to a dozen chairs in the ring. And again, all the chairs are being planted and buried on top of X-Fly's prone body. He is buried under layers of steel chairs. X-Fly down, but Mojo climbs the ropes. X-Fly shoots to his feet and lost the chair right up against Mojo's head. What did he just grab? He just flung a bunch of that white powder, that mysterious power in the face of McQueen. He's been blinded. X-Fly has piled all the chairs up in the middle of the ring. The ladder is standing. X-Fly standing. McQueen is hanging by a thread off the ropes. This could be catastrophic. He's got him cinched in. Is he gonna suplex him down? Oh, look at this. Mojo fighting back with headbutts repeatedly. X-Fly knocked down onto the mat. But Mojo now taking a chance. Trying to reposition himself. X-Fly still standing. Oh no. He's got him cinched in this way. Oh, for heaven's sakes! Superplex off the first rope on 8 chairs. And McQueen's back is throbbing in pain. X-Fly collapses on McQueen. That's it. X-Fly has won it. Wrestling fans, here is your winner of tonight's main event. El Mosco X-Fly. Both men exhausted in pain. What a battle this was! Ovation by the fans at ringside for the